everyone, I'm Lindsay and this is Perfectly Bookish. It is November 30th, the last day of November. I can't believe it. I am done teaching for the day. It was really great to see all the kids again after break, and they were really engaged and excited to be back. I am partaking in the reindeer readathon. It lasts all of December. I did a TBR video for that. It is based off of all the reindeer, and there's a prompt for each different reindeer. I am going to be starting Cinderella is Dead by Kalynn, Bayron, and I know it's one day before December, but I'm not going to finish it today, so I say it's okay if I start. And then tonight I'm really excited because I'm going with my parents and my grandma to a town that has a place where you could drive your car through and see all these different lights, and I think there's one or two areas where after you go through the drive you can get out of your car to look at some displays too. And of course we're going on one of the coldest days we have had so far, so I'm gonna bundle up. It's the wind today, that's the killer part that's making it so much colder, but that's Wisconsin for you. So I'm gonna get started on my book while I have some time to wait before I have to leave. It's Tuesday, December 1st. Crazy how it's December. But last night was really fun going through the drive to see the Christmas light display. And it was just a lot of fun. Got a lot of good pictures and videos, which I'm sure you saw before you got to this point. So I hope you enjoyed those. It was just a fun evening out with my family and getting in the Christmas spirit. I started Cinderella is Dead yesterday, but I only read about 30 pages. And I really am interested with those 30 pages that I read, because Cinderella has been dead, I believe it's been 200 or so years, and it's kind of taking a evil twist on things. Like, the town celebrates Cinderella and her story, but now it's kind of, you must celebrate or you're going to be in trouble. You have to have a copy of the Cinderella book in your home at all times. Girls, once they reach a certain age, are expected to go to the ball. Well, not expected, they're kind of, it's, well, mandatory for them to go, where there's different suitors, and if you don't get picked after 3 times, it's kind of like, oh no, what is your life going to become? So there's all these different shrines and stuff of Cinderella and different aspects of her story, but it's almost, I would say, a haunting kind of seeing all these things, because it's just making the girls think, well, I'm not special enough for a fairy godmother to pop up. And it's kind of not necessarily evil twist, but it's, well, actually it's probably gonna turn that way with everything happening so far, but I just like when fairy tales, or, well, stories in general, take a different twist, and you're not always going to get that cookie cutter ending. So I'm really intrigued to see where the story goes. I'm also listening to the audiobook of Land of Stories by Colfer. What is the first one called? I have it here, The Wishing Spell. And I am really enjoying that too so far, because it is about fairy tales, and I like fairy tales. These 2 twins kind of get stuck inside a book, and they're going through all these different fairy tales. They have to try to find a way out of it, and that's interesting as well. So I'm off to a good start for December. And as you saw in my last video, the reindeer readathon, I think that's a good sign for hoping to complete a lot of books on that list. I just got my mail, and I don't know what this is. I signed up for informed delivery, which I get an email in the morning of what should be coming in my mail for the day, and I saw that this was coming from St. Martin's Press, and I was thinking it was a book. It feels like a book, but I don't think I have anything coming, so I'm really curious to see what is inside of this, so let's open it up. They entered Y'all Right or Y'all Fest contests from their virtual happening, so I don't know if it's one of those books or what it could be. Victories Greater Than Death, and I am trying to figure out where I might have got this. Oh, okay. I think, I want to say it was a contest from Y'all Fest, Y'all Right, because I'm thinking I didn't recognize it, because I think this is going to be the final cover. It comes with this fun little poster, or informational poster, saying it comes out in April. The YA debut, taking the galaxy by storm. And then there's different little quotes from different authors about the book. It's by Charlie Jane Anders. Let's see, it says, the universe is calling and time is running out. Tina has always known her destiny is outside the norm, and that was even before her mom revealed the truth behind Tina's birth, that Tina is a human clone of the most brilliant alien commander in all the galaxies. But she is tired of waiting for her life to begin. And then it does, and maybe Tina should have been more prepared. At least she has a crew around her that she could trust, and her best friend at her side. Now they just have to save the world. That sounds really interesting. Hi guys, it's Wednesday. I finished the audiobook of Land of Stories by Colfer, Wishing Spell, which is book 1, and I really enjoyed it. It was just fun getting all the fairy tale characters that I already know and love, and some of them had a twist. Like, some of the characters weren't what you thought they would be like, and I just liked that part too, and that was fun, just something different than you originally imagined. And Chris reading the book was lots of fun and made the story more engaging for me. I mean, especially he's an actor and he knows how to spin things a certain way, and it just made it all the more entertaining. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, and I'm excited to continue this series. But right now I have Cinderella's Dead. I am just going to lay down and read, and emmmabooks just did a YouTube video. It's called Read With Me, Call Me Music and Rain Sounds, and I'm just going to put that on and relax while reading because I just have a really big headache. I just want to enjoy reading, enjoy some me time right now, and I'm really excited to see where this book is going to go. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday. I had a good night last night. I had some errands to run. I talked on the phone with my mom for a while, and it was just a very good evening. And it was even better because I read 100 pages in my reading stint when I was listening to just some calming sounds. I read for an hour. I was able to get 100 pages read, and then I read it again before bed, another about 50 pages or so. So it was a very, very good reading day for me. I still have about 200 pages to go. So still ways, but if I have as good of a reading day as I did yesterday, it would be awesome if I could finish this book today. It is getting more interesting. I ended up just going to Cinderella's ball, and a lot of stuff happens there, and more information has come to light after the ball, and it's just been a really, really good read so far. And I gotta stop talking to you guys so I can dive into it some more. Hey guys, it's Friday morning. I have less than 10 minutes till my work meeting. We don't have the kids on Friday. They have different assignments to work on, just giving them a break from screen time, but that's when we have our staff days. But I quickly wanted to fill you in on Cinderella's Dead. I stayed up late finishing it last night. I just was too excited and I wanted to read it. I really enjoyed this book. I'm giving it a 5 out of 5 stars. I did figure out what the king was doing, and there were some different relationship things that I was just kind of over. I'm just like, come on. And those were really my only problems in the story. But I just love the evil turn on the story, that things aren't always what they seem. Sophia is such a strong character, and I love that not only did she want to get away from the evil, but she wouldn't leave her friends and her town behind, that she was fighting for them as well. So I just really like that about her, and there's a lot of different twists and turns in this book, and the different people that Sophia meets that just make it so interesting. And it was just a cool way to spin the fairy tale that, oh, we're dreaming, dreams come true, and your dream turns into a nightmare. So I really love this book. I definitely recommend that you should go pick it up, and I am going to go to my meeting. I'll check in with you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, it's Friday night. I have my buddies here with me. It's about 6:15, and I just turned on my computer to do some things. I started Pucked Up. I'm about 80 or so pages in. It has been a long time coming for me to continue the series. This is the second book in the series. It follows a hockey team, and almost each book follows a different hockey player. And I started this series years and years ago, but I never picked up book 2, which kind of baffles me that I haven't, because it's about hockey, which is my favorite sport, and I really did like the first book, and I have read a lot of other Helena's books. I just never went back to this series. I was hoping I would have finished it here in 2020, but that has moved to the goals for 2021. Right now I'm just looking at my library holds. So I am super excited because A Sky Beyond the Storm is already in transit to my library. I believe I was like number 6 or something in the hold line, so a lot of libraries must have got it in, and it's headed my way. I'm really excited about that because I didn't think I was going to be able to read it until next month. And I am one of 15 for Layla, which I believe comes out this next Tuesday, and that is Miley's new CD. But I love utilizing my library, and I can't wait to read my books. I just put on my new Christmas koala pillowcases and sheets. Can't see the sheets because I have a different blanket on top of it too right now, but I think they're really cute. I got them at an after Christmas sale last year, so I was really excited to put them on for this year. And I just thought I'd share some Christmas books that I have read in the past or I just like to have on display during Christmas. This one is from Hallmark. They're Itty Bitties, Rudolph's Story, and I also think I got this a couple years ago for after Christmas sale, and I couldn't believe they still had this one. But it's really cute because not only do you get the little itty bitties, but the story looks like them as well, and I just think it's a really cute story, and Rudolph is my favorite Christmas movie. Then I have The Cat That Climbed the Christmas Tree, and I gotta have a Christmas cat book because I'm a crazy cat lady. I have Christmas is Together Time, a Snoopy book. This was one of my favorite books to read as a kid. It's called Jingle Bugs, and it has all these little interactive pages, and it's all Christmas themed, but it has to do with bugs. Like, this is Santa Bug, and then there'll be candy cane bugs in the stocking. So it's just really, really fun, and I just love to read it every Christmas multiple times during the season. And at the end, this would light up, but it's many, many years old and it doesn't work anymore. But I just thought it was really, really cute, and I don't think I'm ever going to part with this. Hopefully my kids one day will enjoy it as much as I do. So it's Jingle Bugs by David A. Carter. And then this book I really loved as a kid too. Not only does it have stories, but it has songs. So sometimes when we were driving around in the car, I would take this with me and I would just sing the songs. Like, I don't even know what the heck that means. I can't decipher it, but they have Clifford stories. But my favorite section was always the songs section because I would just sing my little heart out, even though I'm not the best singer in the world. But these are just some super fun books that I enjoyed as a kid. Well, some of them as a kid, some of them now, but I just like to put them out every Christmas and just look at them again, remembering I can't talk tonight, the memories from when I was a kid. Hey guys, it's Saturday. It's a little after 1 in the afternoon. I ran a lot of errands this morning. I just finished lunch. I decided on my way home I was going to grab a sub from Subway, which my cats love when I do because Sherman enjoys the tuna and Ollie loves the Italian herbs and cheese bread. So they get excited for that. But last night I kept reading Pucked Up by Helena Hunting, and I am like on page 102, and right now I'm just not enjoying it, and it's making me so sad because it's all about the romance right now, if you know what I mean by romance. And the first part of the book, the romance is happening with other characters because he's throwing a party at his house, and then you move on to the main characters enjoying the romance. And I get it, it's in romance books, but the first 100 pages, I just want to move on right now into something more than that in the story. So I'm just kind of struggling. I know I gotta pick it up to keep going with all the other books I want to read this month and the books that are going to be available soon to me at the library, but I'm just not motivated to read this right now. So I am going to just play around on the computer. I have the Game Show Network on back there for some background noise, and then we'll see how much further I get in this. alert coming ahead. I am going to show you the Funkos I have gotten from my advent calendar this week. So if you're waiting to open them, do not watch for the next couple minutes. So this little girl right here, she has been moving around all of my Funkos. Every time I come in the morning to open another one up, one seems to be missing. I just have it here under my tree. I thought it was a fun spot for it to come sit by the tree while I open the door each day. But I may have to rethink things. I didn't want to put them on a shelf yet because I wanted them all together. But we're making it work. At least when they go missing, they're not too far. So on day one, I got Harry, and he's holding, if you can see that, a little owl, probably Hedwig ornament. Then on day two was Ron, his little winter hat. Oops, sorry, holding something here. Day three was Hedwig. He is flocked, which means he's nice and soft. Then came Miss Hermione holding a gift. Day 5 was Dumbledore holding a little Harry. And day 6, Dobby holding his sock. This is my first time I ever got one of these advent calendars, so it's really fun for me to open them. My dad actually found a Nightmare Before Christmas 2020 version at Goodwill for only $10. Brand new, never opened. And my mom and I send pictures each day of our Funkos to each other to show each other what we get. My mom loves Nightmare Before Christmas, so when my dad was like, oh no, is $10 good? I'm like, Dad, scoop that up for her, like, super quick. Also takes part in St. Nick's. This is one of the ornaments. I usually get an ornament for St. Nick. It is Hedwig's hut. Super, super cute. I just wanted to show you guys 2 more things that I got for St. Nick's because I just think they're super adorable and super awesome. This is an advent calendar of socks from Harry Potter. It's 15 days of socks. I was going to say 12, but I just think it's super cute. Look inside of that. It's adorable. And day 2, which, okay, I accidentally opened my St. Nick gifts last night instead of yesterday morning instead of this morning. Oops, got the day wrong. So I'm on day 2 of the socks, and look at these. Buckbeak with the golden snitch. That is just super adorable, and it has me so excited to keep opening. The other days, the first day it was the Deathly Hallows symbol all over a pair of black socks. And then I just have to show you, I saw my little nephew today. He was 6 months old on December 2nd, and he got me this little elf that says Aunt Lindsay on it. It's just so cute, so every time I look at it, I'm going to think of him, my little buddy. I am so tired right now. I just spent the last 2 hours doing something on the computer for my dad. It was just a lengthy process, and I'm ready to relax. I didn't read any of this yesterday because I think I was just turned off by what was happening so far in the book, but it's 9:30 right now. I think I'm going to brush my teeth, just go through my bedtime routine, and then I'm going to read in bed because I gotta keep going with everything else I want to read this month. But that has been my week. Kind of an uneventful week except for Monday night with the Christmas light drive-thru. But I hope you guys had a great week. Remember to do what makes you happy and read on.